afternoon, everyone. I am here to discuss about subject-verb agreement. What is subject-verb agreement? Subject and verb must agree with one another in number, singular or plural. Thus, if a subject is singular, its verb must also be singular. If a subject is plural, its verb must also be plural. In the present tense, nouns and verbs form plurals in opposite ways. Nouns add s to the singular form. Verbs remove the s from the singular form. Rule number 1. A subject will come before a phrase beginning with of. This is a key rule for understanding subjects. The word of is the culprit in many, perhaps most, subject-verb mistakes. Hasty writers, speakers, readers, and listeners might miss the all too common mistake in the following sentence. Rule number 2. Two singular subjects connected by or, either, or neither, nor require a singular verb. Example, my aunt or my uncle is arriving by train today. Neither Juan nor Carmen is available. Either Kiana or Cassie is helping today with stage decorations. Rule number 3. The verb in an or, either, or neither nor sentence agrees with the noun or pronoun closest to it. Example, neither the planets nor the serving bowl goes on that shelf. Neither the serving bowl nor the plates go on that shelf. Rule number 4. As a general rule, use a plural verb with two or more subjects when they are connected by n. Example, a car and a bike are my means of transportation. But note these exemptions. Exemption. Breaking and entering is against the law. The bed and the breakfast was charming. Rule number 5. Sometimes the subject is separated from the verb by such words as long as with, as well as beside, not, or etc. These words and phrases are not part of the subject. Ignore them and use a single verb with the subject is singular. Example, the politician along with the newsman is expected shortly. Excitement as well as nervousness is the cause of her shaking. Rule number 6. In sentence beginning with here or there, the true subject follows the verb. There are 4 hurdles to jump. There is a high hurdle to jump. Here are the skis. Rule number 7. Use a singular verb with distinct distances, periods of time, sums of money, etc. When considered as a unit, their example, 3 miles is too far to walk. 5 years is the maximum sentences for that offense. $10 is a high price to pay, but $10 were scattered on the floor. Rule number 8. With words that indicate portions, a lot of majority, some, all. Rule number 1, given earlier in this section, is reversed, and we are guided by the noun after of. If the noun after of is singular, use a singular verb. If it is plural, use a plural verb. Example, a lot of the pie has disappeared. A lot of the pies have disappeared. A third of the is unemployed. A third of the people are unemployed. Rule number 9. With collected nouns such as group, jury, family, audience, populations, the verb might be singular or plural, depending on the writer's intent. Example, all of my family has arrived or have arrived. Most of the jury is here or are here. A third of the population was not in favor or were not in favor of the bill. Rule number 10. The word where replaces was in sentences that express a wish or are contrary to fact. Example, if Joe were here, you'd be sorry. And that's all. Thank you.